Ladies and gentlemen, one thing I have noticed over the years, whenever their holidays come, it seems to always be some kind of weather disruption. And this year is not failing. So, over the last few days, there have been several storms hit. What we had hail yesterday. We had hail. And this weekend, they are saying is going to be filled with heat waves and tornadoes, and there are 3.5 people traveling for the holidays. And I remember looking at the traffic jams that were at a stalemate last year, and weather is always coming to disrupt. It doesn't matter what year it is, it just seems like it's like clockwork, y'all, for real. I have a video I want you to listen to, and I'll be right back with the rest of my commentary.
The severe weather is already wreaking havoc on Memorial Day travel. Trevor Alt is tracking the very latest there. Good morning, Trevor.
Good morning, Rebecca. You know, holiday weekend travel is never completely simple or straightforward, and this weekend is no exception. You see the people already lined up here this morning at Newark. Now, a lot of the airlines, the airports, they have mostly kept people moving on time, but still the crowds and that severe weather have definitely already caused some headaches.
From New York to Chicago to Los Angeles and all airports in between, this morning the travel rush is on.
There's a lot of traffic, and make sure you check your flight status.
Nearly 44 million Americans expected to travel through the holiday weekend, a near record high and a 4% increase from just last year. 3.5 million people taking flight, the most in almost 20 years, with weather already causing trouble. Across the U.S., more than 8,300 flights delayed Thursday. Severe storms in the East Coast forcing ground stops at New York's JFK and LaGuardia airports that could delay even more flights through the weekend.
I don't want to fly in hail. I'm sure they don't want to fly in hail. So, I mean, there's not another flight for a while. So if it gets delayed a little, that's okay. But if it gets straight up canceled, that's going to be a bummer.
So across the country yesterday, there were about 300 flights that were canceled, which is actually pretty good given the size of the crowds and also that severe weather. Yesterday in total, there were well over 50,000 flights that took off. There are 50,000 more slated for today. Whit.
All right, hoping for a smooth day. Trevor, thanks so much.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't, Memorial Day actually came from our forefathers. They are the originators of the holiday. And of course, like everything, it gets hijacked and repackaged and renamed. But at the end of the day, it's the same thing. They always try to make you think it's something different when it's never anything different. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope nobody is traveling. And if you are traveling, I hope you make it to your destination safely. So, the Memorial Day weekend weather, they are saying, will be packed with tornadoes and heat waves. So, it's going to be a very active, severe storm and tornado weekend. More rough weather is in the forecast for Memorial Day. So on Thursday, there were more than 2 dozen reported tornadoes across Illinois, Iowa. Iowa got torn up. Woo, I don't know if y'all saw those pictures coming out of Iowa. Woo, they got their butts handed to them. So Illinois, Iowa, North Dakota, Nebraska, Oklahoma, and Texas all reported tornadoes on Thursday. Thursday also brought damaging winds, down trees, and power lines across Maine, Connecticut, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Maryland, and Virginia. Now, I can tell you Thursday morning when I woke up, it was the hail hitting against the window, is what woke me up. And I mean, it was coming down. And then after it stopped, it was a heavy rain. I mean, that rain came in like a fierce that morning. So yes, I do know what they're talking about. On Friday, as people hit the road and head to the airport for Memorial Day weekend, more severe weather is in the forecast from Austin, Texas to Chicago. Tornadoes, damaging winds, and hail are possible in Dallas, Little Rock, Arkansas, Memphis, Tennessee, St. Louis, Missouri, and Indianapolis in Chicago. Wow. Now, that's quite a path of storms. So, on Saturday, Kansas and Oklahoma could see strong tornadoes, severe wind gust, and large hail. On Sunday, they're saying the states are in the bullseye for tornadoes will be St. Louis, Louisville, Kentucky, and Indianapolis. All right. Memorial Day in the Northeast will face heavy rains, thunderstorms, yeah, kind of like what we had already. Flash flood is possible along Interstate 95 Carter, especially around Philadelphia and just west of New York City. You know, I 95 that was put up so they could hide the fact that there were all black towns up and down that corridor. Yeah, that I 95. On Monday, it could be the hottest Memorial Day on record for San Antonio, Houston, New Orleans, and Miami. Oh, yeah. I was looking at some of those temperatures. Ooh, yeah, it's hot. So they're saying the heat index, what the temperature feels like with humidity, could top 100 degrees. So, y'all, no matter where you are, I hope you are safe. I'm not I'm not even going to travel, you know. I usually don't. You know, even when I was growing up, we rarely traveled. A couple of times the family would have a cookout. I mean, but I can count that on one hand. But overall, we always stayed home and just put the grill out for the weekend. And I mean, hey, it's a holiday our people came up with. At the end of the day, you know how it is. So, y'all, please tell me what you think about this video. And I sure hope you're safe from all of these crazy storms and tornadoes to come, and heat wave too. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.